GITV would like to thank our sponsors: Condor Outdoor, Echo One USA, Contour HD, Aries by Z-Shot, and KWA.
Hi GITV, Bob the Axeman Hildebrand here again today to talk to you about a new product we just got into Airsoft GI. This is the ShayTac M200 Intervention Sniper Rifle. Now there are a couple other big sniper rifles out on the market, most notably the Barrett, which was designed as an anti-materiel weapon. This was designed for the U.S. military for long-range interdiction of soft targets. Now if you don't speak military, that basically means shooting people from very far away. So, that said, this gun also has some serious street cred. It's been on a number of TV shows and feature films, most notably Future Weapons with Richard Markowitz and Shooter with Mark Wahlberg. It also comes with a lot of features right on the gun. So to start with, it comes with a fully adjustable bipod. You can even move it in line with the barrel, which is great. It comes with a fluted barrel system and an authentic PGRS-1 muzzle brake. We also have a Picatinny rail system for mounting scopes. Now this scope doesn't come with the gun. We put it on here just to show you what we think a scope on this gun would look like. So, highly exceptional, highly suggested. This also comes with a grooved bolt. That's to reduce friction when you're moving the bolt assembly. We also have an extendable stock in here that comes with a monopod. That helps you keep your eye on target and generally looks a lot cooler. Now this is one of the few sniper rifles I've ever seen that actually inserts the gas into the bolt, which probably is going to change your gameplay. What's going to change it even more is that this is an authentic 408 mag that comes with the gun, and this gun uses ejectable shells. So this is a Mach 408 shell that you put an 8mm BB into, and once you fire it and pull the bolt back, shell ejects. Pretty cool looking. So, that said, we clocked this guy in with 0.48 gram BBs, which were 8mm, at about 300 feet per second. Doesn't sound like much, but when you consider it's an 8mm BB, a 0.48 gram BB at that, it's going to hit with a fair amount of velocity and have a lot of extra range. So stay tuned for this quick commercial break. Tim and I are going to be back to get a quick player section, just see how we feel about the gun and see how we would use it. Stay tuned.
GITV is brought to you in part by Sig Sauer by Cybergun, Operation Lion Claws, G&G Armament, KJW, and G4 Airsoft.
So Bob, you have a Tanaka M700. I have an M14 that I use for long range, so we know a little bit about snipers.
Yes.
But this gun is on a whole new level.
That's right.
If this were your gun, how would you use it? Tell us what your thought process is.
Well, I gotta tell you, if I'm using that gun, if I'm planning on moving fast, I better not be planning on moving fast, because this thing is so heavy, it's unwieldy. Like, you're gonna have to find a position, camo it up, and stick there for a while, or find a really good team of gunners who can cover you. But I mean, if I was using this, first thing is I would get a ghillie suit and maybe some sort of rifle wrap, and then figure out how to camouflage my position, because I mean, I wouldn't want other players to know where I am with this thing.
Well, that's the cool thing about the M200 is that if you plan to use this gun, it's going to make you a good sniper.
Yes.
Because you can't be a bad sniper with this gun. You're going to have to hide yourself really well. You're going to have to choose a position that is not going to be easily assaulted, that you can cover yourself from, or that other people can cover you from. And yeah, I mean, this is not for the average person. Definitely not. I mean, it's just too massive to move around.
But, you know, an 8mm BB sniper rifle, that's like really rare. Even the Barretts are 6mm. This is going to give you like a fair amount of extra range. I mean, if you hit someone, it's probably going to hurt a little bit more than a 6mm BB.
Oh yeah, an 8mm BB, especially at 0.48 grams, is going to carry itself a long way.
Yeah.
It's definitely a usable gun. Now, it's not too big to use. It's not unfunctional. I mean, because it does function very well. But like I said, it's just not made for the average person. The average person is not going to be able to use this gun because of physical limitations.
Oh my God, yeah.
Because of financial limitations, but also, I mean, you're going to have to know what you're doing. I mean, you can't just be coming off the street and being like, hey, I want to be like Mark Wahlberg, give me the intervention. You know, you're going to have to know what you're doing with this sniper rifle. But you mentioned something really cool, the unique factor. I mean,
Yes.
how many, even 8mm sniper rifles are rare, 8mm anything is rare for airsoft, but shell ejecting. Way cool.
Yeah.
Way cool. Did you mention brass catch?
Yeah, that's one thing I need to talk about, is that My biggest issue with this is that when the brass flies out, it's going to be a pain to collect it all. So what we would suggest, and we talked about, is that you're going to want to figure out your own jury-rig solution to make a brass catcher. It'll make it a lot easier. I mean, the first time you play this and you don't have one, you're going to wish you did, because going around the field trying to find these little cartridges, it's going to be a pain. You have a catcher, it's fine, less noise, it's great. It's going to save you time and money and frustration.
Well, like I said, I think that's where we're going to leave it for the M200. I mean, it is a good gun. It is very good looking, very unique, and very functional as long as you use it right. I mean, not everybody's going to be able to use this thing, not just for financial reasons, but because it's not, it's not easy to use. You got to be able to handle it.
Yeah, that's true, but it's definitely going to let you reach out and touch somebody, so.
Please take the proper safety precautions when using your airsoft guns.
Always wear eye protection when firing your guns. Airsoft is fun, but it's not worth losing an eye. JTAC M200 intervention. Yep. It was recording that whole time?
No.
Oh. Now what's really great is there aren't a lot of, I just flipped off the camera right there, so I'm going to redo that.
You know what I mean, Bob?
See.
Tell us what's going on here.
Alright, so basically, Aaron, CQ Bieber, put 1,000 PSI CO2 into this mag, or 1,000 PSI propane?
Yeah, CO2.
CO2. So basically, we're trying to push the plunger to get the CO2 release, and it's not going down. So Tim has another idea.
C.
Looks dangerous, though.
Hopefully it does not involve us losing.
Oh! Cool!